Hello everyone, this is Charles Wollertz with Wollertz Photography, and this is video number 4 about how to take pictures of cocktails. In this video, we're going to apply everything that we've learned in the previous video. This is going to be about capturing action. To capture action, whether it's pouring wine or dropping an olive or a cherry into a drink, you need a faster shutter speed. The problem is, to get a fast enough shutter speed, you need a lot of light. And in a studio or in a darker kitchen or something like this, it's going to be difficult to get that much light. So what I'm going to do is use my flashes. I'm going to use my speed lights. I'm going to use them on lower power because that way the light duration is not long and I won't get a blur. The less power output on your lights, the shorter the burst of light is going to be. Which means that you can freeze subjects, you can freeze action with the lights and not your camera. I know it's confusing, but it works, trust me. Photography is about capturing light. So if it's dark and you flash something with these speed lights, you're going to capture that light. So by using the speed lights on a lower setting, you're going to be able to freeze motion much faster than you could with your camera. So I know this sounds really complicated. Let's get over there and I'll show you on practice what it looks like. But we're going to take everything we learned in the previous videos and use it here, just take it to another level with action. As with the first 2 videos, the gear you use is not truly important as it was with the previous video, trying to get the background, the bokeh. But I am going to use the 5D Mark IV with the 70-200 lens because I want to get close. I want to zoom in, and I don't have a telephoto lens for my little camera. So I'm going to be using the 5D Mark IV for these pictures. I'm going to be doing the video with the Canon R5, but I'm going to do the pictures with the Mark IV. The point is, I need to get close to show you the detail, and I don't think I can do that with a small camera. But real quick, the setup I got here right now is I put the white PVC roll here, and I have a speed light aiming up to the white just to get that backlight. I'm going to put it here to the side. The speed light is zoomed in, and it's on low power. So I'm going to show you what that looks like here when I take a picture of this beer. So for this picture, I wanted to get the wine swirling in the glass. It's a pretty messy trick, and again, you need the flashes to freeze the action. If you try to use if you try to increment the speed on your camera, you're gonna outdo the speed, the syncing speed from your lights to your camera, and then it's gonna just leave the curtain of your sensor in halfway through. So you just gotta remember to keep your sync speed at the maximum for your camera to the lights. You can also get a high-speed trigger. I don't use one of those. I haven't had a need for it. So this remote trigger, the max speed is 200th of a second, and that's plenty when I'm trying to get something like this. Taking pictures of these swirls and stuff is awesome. It's very messy. I almost went through a whole roll of paper towels trying to clean up the mess. I'm glad it's not my house, but still, remember to keep things clean because it could get, especially with alcohol, it could get really sticky and really messy really quick. When I switched the white background to the black background, I had to increase the power of my lights because the drink wasn't getting the the reflection from the background itself lighting up the drink. So I had to increase the power just slightly. I think I had about an 1/8 instead of a 32nd. I also changed the aperture to make up the difference on the light. I can't change the shutter speed, but you could change the ISO, the aperture, or just slightly tweak the lights a little bit, and it was still enough to freeze the drinks. For this picture of the beer, I was trying to get a glow, like more like a gray on the black background, and it wasn't working. So I switched it and I put the undiffused light directly on the beer to freeze more of that splash and add more contrast with the black background. And I think it worked. This is the final image. So let me know in the comments what you think. I believe this is the last video I'm making in this series about how to take pictures of drinks. Unless you have any other questions, please let me know in the comments, send me an email. If there's anything that I didn't explain properly, or that you have any more questions, any technique or anything that you want to know a little bit more, let me know. I'll do my best to explain. Whether I make a video or send you an email, try to talk you through whatever you're having a hard time with. Gear isn't that important, but at the end it really is. There's limitations you can get around, but having a good lens, a good camera, fast speed light, something with a fast recovery time is very important. But that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, please click that like button, and we'll see you next time. Bye.